Yeah, he will. He's just noob squatting. Walk up the scope, aim ahead, and drop the bomb. Nothing happens! How far was it? Almost right up in top. Of course you got the oil. What else would you get? Dear champion of jerkiness. Why you do this, Papa Bear? Can't you just fight fighters? To go to the first bomber you ever see in the match and ruining his game. Personally, I really don't like it because A, you can kill a bomber anytime, one, even an attacker. At low tiers like this, it doesn't matter how many bombers they have because they cannot win the match with them. And second, why don't you just get rid of the fighters so you have the best time, like all the time in the world, to get a precise shot and get the best approach you can have and have the least amount of ammo needed for that specific bomber or attacker plane that left in the battle. So what exactly is the point of going for them first? He's coming because he can and he's about to die and that's why he wants to kill me. As well, a free kill is a free kill, I'm not gonna fly any much longer, am I? I can turn fight you with a bomb on. You. Brace! You know, fight the pilot. There, I have a fire on you. And now the Typhoon and the 39 is coming. Yay! Really, guys? Come on. There, one out. Let me play. There, I killed him. I mean, the gun is dead, but hey, nice spot, in it? Should I try a medium tank this time, or just blast all the armored cars out of the bridge? By the way, the music is from 20 years ago, so I feel like I'm free to use it, because 20 years of royalties are more than enough. Fine. Feel free to do whatever you want with those buttons around the UI of the Twitch. But this will be interesting. Because they are going so much together. Oh, there's AA right there. Okay. I don't like. Just that it gives you. There's the bomb and it's shaking its legs away. Okay, target spotted. But I'm gonna do it this way. Speed and diving. Yeah, maybe put on diving belts. Why not? Oh, how nice of you. Okay, aim a bit ahead and drop. Brakes in. Recover. Way missed. Oh my dark. That missed real bad, so. Yeah, I was going faster than I wanted. That's why I missed. But at least I can shoot the cars out. If I can shoot the cars out. Also that AA on the ground there. Oh, that's not 1A. Man, they're accurate. A show of force, as they say it, over the Pacific. Some flaps. Oops. Turning. Next time we're going for the armored cars with the bomb or the bombing. Well, the bomb is still useless. For nothing. Yeah, let's go over those cars. Shoot off crazy scientist, but you have to be crazy in order to bomb in this game. Yep, vanity kills. That's a perspective. Sardine in a crushed tin box. That's how they feel. Bombers, crews. Act like sardines in a crushed tin box. Even rhymes good. By the way, you can set this on an axis too. What your zoom button does, but you can go past the 90-degree thing. So yeah, what I have been doing wrong with the dive bombing is I haven't been cutting my throttle to the 0 and waiting until the plane almost tipples over, then you start your diving. Wait, what are they doing here? Well, what they're doing is eating my bomb away. Right, 250. Wow! Now that was weird. That was totally weird. Why did one of them die and the tank that was farther from the bomb died, but the one that was closer to the bomb didn't die? Explain that, please. And yes, sometimes this platform censors if it seems to have a music that it has it in register. In this case, it was the Polk Pull Revolving Doors from Radiohead. But anyway, we go back again, and we're just the last one remaining after this. Oh, please, let me bomb, dear ASIC Cam. I know you can pull up. Come on, why you have to do that? People are just first. Yeah, I have the dolphin in my way out of here. Target destroyed. So the XP-38G came for some ground attack because he thought he can shoot the bombing base point. But of course he cannot. So the 110 went after him. And also I was like, well, let's have an assist. Why not teach him a lesson of don't be a moron. Even an attacker can shoot you if you are being a moron. But he just circles around in a P-38. The one thing that you shouldn't do in it. And so he succumbs to the BF-110C. And I go on my way of bombing again. Not that easy. Slow speeds, this plane is handleable but doesn't like it. See it because of the sun, because here comes the sun. Between it comes the lost. Did I? Did I not? Hard to judge if bounce me, huh? But hey, whatever. Why not? Ooh. Good hit. Good hit. See? I can hit if I want to. Anywhere I want to. Now that will be harder though. Maybe the front one. What a two here. Not coming down. He's down, so time. Okay. Prepare for losing it. Too far front, and I even damaged myself. Like a little moron I am. Even the cables. Yeah, sure. The cables from a bomb. Makes absolute sense, right? Mistakes were made. Why are you turning? On both sides. Don't do that. almost even came into me. And all this because their fighters don't go for all the bombers. Why? That's a speed, that's a vertical speed, that's a flip and bank, that's an altitude, that's an attitude, that's a compass, that's a... probably... That's a fuel. Those are pressures. Those are pressures. Oh yeah. RPM and pressure. Both engine. Basically. Oh, it's unfinished. Oh. Hell it is. Of course it is unfinished. Keep it that bad. And again, in the middle of the song even. I don't get how the algorithm works, but it doesn't work good enough. So I didn't bomb the bombing point because I didn't have enough bombs for it and I wanted to bomb some tanks. That's why I went there. I only went there because the enemies pushed me into the direction. So I tried to evade them using the ground, like here, going into the valleys and staying away from them to not be spotted. But of course, then after I actually evaded them, then they started going home. So it's no good anything you try. It's really hard to not be focused down as a bomber in this game. And then finally arrive at my column of armored cars to be bombed. And then of course I was already tired and somehow a little lazy too, so I just threw all my bombs and obviously they hit stuff because armored cars are really easy to get rid of. It's the tanks that have amazing stupid platings, or the other thing is maybe the bombs don't create as much fragmentation than they should. And then trying some pot shots with the rear gunners, but not having any luck. So just overall having a little bit of fun here and there. So open the bomb bay doors, Hal. We're bombing the heck out of them. And this is the worst thing you can do in an attacker, but why not? I will. And again, in the middle of the song it cut out, but at least I delivered the bombs accurately to the line, even though the actual position of the cars were not perfect. So the timing wasn't great for the dive, but that's what you get when you are attacking a column. That's why you usually, historically, they just got rid of all their ammunition and rockets, not having any fragments. That's something that should be fixed. And of course, here comes a Spitfire trying to get some easy kill and learning the lesson of don't go head on with an IL-2 with two 23mm guns. If that guy can shoot, you're toast. So I blew the rockets in his face first to stop him from seeing me and aiming precisely, and second because I hope that the rockets will fragment his ass off. So it's a double way. And then trying to bomb some of the tanks, but of course 3 meters behind him, and it just doesn't give a flying flip about it. Even though these are 100-kilo bombs, which could destroy an entire 5-story building when dropped anywhere near it. But hey, this is how the game works, so we have to play it like it is. Only using 7.7s for the little cars, because I don't like to waste my 20s on them. If it's necessary, then I do it, you know, if I'm in a hurry. But here, I killed the only guy who came here. So, and of course, it's important to give spotting information to your team with the D11400. That's the kill that guy over there. And when you do that, your team actually can see its altitude in meters or in feet, depending on what they have set it up for. Therefore, when you spot high targets, like real high targets, making them, you know, kill that target, it actually informs everybody on your team how high that plane is. And of course, this bullfighter chooses the shoot and run tactic, so I choose the spray and pray tactic as a counter move, because, well, I will never reach him. He has 2 engines, I have 1. And of course, whenever you turn away, he sees and comes back again, because he has 4 20mm guns on its nose, and that's all he can do. Straight on strafing, because guess why? The bullfighter was made for ground attack roles, where you go straight and strafe your targets. Of course, it's effective against planes too, if you want it, even though it was not that stable of a fighting platform. But then again, he knows nothing better to do, so all I can do is evade his efforts trying to strafe me, because I'm way more maneuverable. And then he decides, you know what, why not try to outmaneuver him with the plane that's less maneuverable. And so I go in, try shooting him off, and I got lucky, killing the pilot. And that's why you shouldn't go anywhere near an IL-2 unless you especially know what you're doing and you have lots and lots of advantage over it. And that's when I decide, well, let's just go home, cut our losses. The plane is starting to go away. But then I decide to come back and shoot some tanks. Because the 23s can. Anymore on tanks. Let's go away from the boomerang, please. He's chasing. Obviously, and the P-39 is just casually flying. You do get some of those people
Casually joyriding.
who just
It's so much
climb,
fun.
climb, and never take any notice of the game. Maybe he was AFK, maybe he did something else, maybe he didn't see it. It's fine. It's just, it doesn't help your team when you're not participating in a battle.
Okay.
Let's try. Yay, work. gonna hurt me in the long run. And he just crashes. And I didn't get why he just crashed. But it suited me. I make it count. Yay, it was enough. No. And then the last landing for the day is a bit hard, but I can walk away. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy, you know what to do. This was Tailored Perspective, signing off.